What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on Borderlands 2, and this is episode 37 of my Krieg motherfucking Let's Play. And yesterday, some news was released about the new consoles, and I told you guys, you damn well better bet that I am gonna talk about them. So, let's talk about the new motherfucking consoles. It is no secret that what happened right here, I actually started and I forgot to sync my audio, so I ran over here and I killed this guy out of frustration. He got fucked up pretty badly. So anyway, it's no secret inside the the news of the next generation consoles and shit like that fucking PlayStation 4 has had a lead over top of the Xbox One as far as what their E3 showings were. Pretty much, Sony came out, showed everybody exactly what they wanted to see, which was, pretty much a console that was built for gamers, with gamers in mind, and gamers like to play on used games. Now, some of the problems is that with Microsoft released word that they were pretty much trying to do away with the used game scene, which is quite shitty, and a lot of gamers were really upset and we're ready to shit. Oh, look at that motherfucker! I blew his leg off with a perfect hip fire. Amazing. So yeah, a lot of Xbox fans were actually we're actually ready to, jump ship over to PlayStation 4. And I guess Sony, pretty much, really laid it on thick for Microsoft too. After, oh shit! There it is, baby! After all the bullshit on E3, I mean, Sony put up a troll video on YouTube showing people how to share their games, which was basically just them handing the game over to another friend. And I mean, they pretty much knew what they were doing when they were kicking fucking Microsoft's dick in the dirt. So used to saying Sony. But Sony, outside of the PS3, Sony has been a dominant video game company. Which is, it's crazy to think about that because of how bad the PS3 tarnished, the image of Sony. But they came out really hard in E3 and they fucking rocked the ass of fucking Microsoft. And it's amazing that fucking Sony rocked the ass so hard, so motherfucking hard, that they actually had to go and change their entire fucking business model for the Xbox One. Like, literally, they were banking on all this fucking, I guess the digital rights movement, and then they had like this whole family plan set up to where, like, if you bought like a really expensive package of Xbox Live, you would be able to share games. And then they had like this whole infrastructure set up to where, like, if you were friends for more than 30 days with a fucking Xbox Live friend, you'd be able to let them borrow one of your games once, shit like that. And then Sony came out and dropped the bomb. So Xbox has changed their stance. They have changed their stance on the entire fucking used games. They have gotten rid of the whole, I guess, digital rights, fucking whatever the fuck software they had. I don't know what the fuck they were rocking, but they were rocking some pretty hardcore shit, and the gamers didn't want it. They didn't want it, and they spoke up. They got back at Microsoft. People were tweeting, sending messages. There were blogs, vlogs, fucking videos all over the YouTubes and shit. Fucking, it's amazing how productive the fucking, YouTube and gaming community, internet gaming community can actually be outside of being fucking total assholes to each other. And that's the more impressive part, in my opinion. Like, Xbox, they had to do something about it. Oh shit! I did not see that. Oh, that's a Meteor. It kind of looked like a bitch at first. So anyway, fucking Microsoft, they had to. They were, if they didn't respond to that, then they would have been fucking retarded. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. So you know, to the gamers out there that spoke your mind, that said your piece, that fucking, you know, pretty much, you know, stuck up for the gamers that, you know, you vote with your wallet, man. You vote with your wallet, and we didn't even have to get that far. Like, we didn't even have to get to the point to where fucking Microsoft released it, lost a lot of money, because we won! We won! That is the long, short, and skinny of it, which is quite amazing. It's quite amazing. So, oh, shit! But, a lot of you guys are wondering, does this change my opinion on, you know, Xbox One, what's going to be the dominant console for the next generation to come? Right now, if you look purely on hardware, PlayStation 4 has it. PlayStation 4 has the features. They have, like, all these live stream features, and fucking, you know, if your buddy is trying to help you out with a game, he can take control of your screen if you want. I mean, there's a lot of features that are outside of the hardware, like the actual software of the system, that fucking, you know, that Sony has over top of Microsoft. Wow. Ah, you scumbag. So, I am still leaning towards the PlayStation 4. You know, I told you guys most likely I'll end up buying both of them. However, launch, I'd probably just buy the PS4 right now to see exactly, you know, what the fucking, oh shit, what the Xbox One has to offer. Because right now, like, if you look at the exclusives, and we got a bunch of fucking blister class mods. I don't want any of that. That's all trash to me. So, yeah, like I said, none of the games that Xbox showed off as an exclusive really tickled my pickle. Like, everything they had, I can get on PS3, fucking PC. Everything that Xbox has to offer for me, I can buy on PS3, PC, fucking PC. God damn it! Why am I failing so hard today? But anyway, that's really the long and skinny of it, in my opinion. I really think that PlayStation came out. I mean, Killzone looks amazing, and I know there are people out there really trying to hate. Like, they're reaching hard on the PS3 to try to hate it. One of my friends, he linked me a fucking video, and he was like, "Hey, dude, PlayStation 3 is not going to run at 60 frames per second because, you know, a developer already has tested out Killzone, and it is only running at 30 frames per second." And I'm like, dude, like, the game's not even out yet. These are alpha versions of games for a console that's never been developed for. How are you going to talk shit like that? Like, seriously. That is it, like, it goes through my head, like, you know, the extreme bias that some people have towards video game companies. And, you know, it's sad, because like I said before, fucking, you know, PS3, the PlayStation brand has always been a dominant brand, and some of these kids are too young to remember the awesomeness that was fucking, you know, the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 1. You weren't around for that. You didn't see what got to happen with that. And I really think that the PlayStation 4 is Sony getting back to what they, oh shit. Hey, what's up, dude? What's going on, man? I'm just gonna, don't mind if I poke you a little bit, do you? You don't mind, do you? Hurley is such a bitch. He really is. Electric grenade. That's pretty good, actually, but I have my singularity. I like my singularity. I don't even use grenades. Just running around poking bitches with my rapier. Shit. Rapier makes things so much motherfucking better. So, like I said, to those of you guys wondering, I am still thinking that the Xbox One, still has a while to go before they prove to me that they're gonna be, you know, a player in the next-gen gaming market. Like, I know they will be, because it's fucking Microsoft. Microsoft did some fucking work with the Xbox 360, and, I mean, considering that this is gonna be their third fucking, you know, system, a lot of video game systems have a problem, you know, trying to get over that third hump, you know. Even Sony had a bad showing for its, it wasn't the greatest. And, I mean, you could say Nintendo arguably one of their better systems. The N64 was their third console, but you got to look at the fact that maybe it was not. Maybe it was not. We're gonna count the Virtual Boy as their virtual fuck up. But no, the GameCube was probably where Nintendo fell off. They did what Sony did. They went to a platform of development with like the mini DVDs and shit like that and copyright content. They went towards that instead of sticking with the fucking what was around, which was regular fucking DVDs until Sony brought out Blu-ray. Which that's another interesting point with Blu-ray though. The fact that Xbox is supporting Microsoft fucking style shit is that Microsoft has Blu-ray inside their new system. That means that every system that fucking Microsoft sells, Sony is making money off of. So I mean, it's Sony knows what they're doing right now. They have redeemed themselves in the world of electronics. In my opinion, it could be a big fail. It could be a giant fail. Like the PS4 online could blow ass, and I could be 100% completely fucking wrong. But that's what speculation is for. But when you look at the facts, Xbox has 8 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. PlayStation has 8 gigabytes of DDR5. And also Xbox's operating system is going to use 2 to 3 gigabytes of that RAM outside of gaming. And I'm pretty sure that the PlayStation 4 is a little bit better optimized with the way they've set up their architecture. Because from what I've been reading is that developers are very happy with what Sony's put together because it makes for very easy ports across platform. But not only that, but if you think about it, Sony has already done cross-platform play with Steam through their Valve games. Portal 2 was one of them. And that is, when you have an architecture like the PS4 that's going to go ahead and, be very compatible with the architecture of the PC, and the fact that these companies have, a cooperative, pass together, it means that Sony is looking forward and they're moving ahead. And Microsoft seems to be stuck in the past. And I guess Microsoft doesn't realize it's the same thing with Windows, They didn't realize that they had a good thing. Why fuck with it, Why, dude, if Microsoft never did anything with these DRMs and shit like that, and all they did was just come out and say, look, this is our new console. It's better than the 360. It uses the same old Xbox Live you've always had. The games will be $60 just like normal. They would have just swung a home run right out of the motherfucking park. Like seriously, that all they had to do at E3 was say, we have a new system. This is what it is. These are the games. Enjoy. And everybody would have ate it the fuck up because everybody loved the Xbox 360. It was a very versatile and easy to use online, capable, gaming device that you didn't have to spend a lot of fucking money on. PS3 kind of dropped the ball there, like I said, with the PSN being pretty shitty. But that's it's a new generation, and you never know what is going to happen. So, I'm still waiting on Microsoft to see what they have to offer over top the PlayStation 4. Because, last generation, I didn't buy any of them at launch. I wasn't playing video games at the launch of the last generation. I was actually getting my life together. You'll hear about it in my Road to 30. I don't really talk about, video games that much, but in my teenage years, we spent a lot of time playing video games, smoking weed in the basement, shit like that. But when Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 came out, fucking, I was in the middle of having a fucking, I had a family, I had a life, I was just trying to get, like, a little bit of money situated so we can actually fucking, actually get my life on straight, because I was a pretty fucked up youth. I really was. So, I'm excited, because the last launch that I was actually, excited for was the PlayStation 2 launch, and you remember how big how big the PlayStation 2 launch. It really was. Like, they did not have enough PlayStation 2s to keep up with demands. Like, PlayStation 2s were very hard to get. Like, probably, like, even in the first 2 years of them being out, they were pretty scarce. They were few and far between to see them sitting on the shelves. And if you saw one on the shelf, it wasn't there for very motherfucking long. So, I want to see the second coming. The second coming of the PlayStation 2. Because that would be amazing. It really would. So, it's nice to see Sony getting their act together, because Sony does have a lot of really good, oh, we got a Sandhawk. Alright. But Sony really does have some pretty good, I guess, how would you say that? They have some pretty good series, you know? The Uncharted series is pretty awesome. I mean, Last of Us, I still haven't played that yet. I gotta make sure that my shit's all fucking good, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, I'm just, I'm really excited. I wanted to... God damn it! I always forget to fucking assemble the compass. Every time. Every fucking time. God damn it, Scarlet. I am gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you with my rapier. That is not good. We can't kill her with a rapier. That's kind of disgusting. Oh, yep, there you go, Krieg. That's for thinking about raping fucking Captain Scarlet, you fucking cocksucking asshole. You cocksucking asshole. But, yeah. I just, you know what, though? I do gotta say, as much shit as I talked about, you know, the Xbox 360, Xbox One, all this bullshit, all this shit that I've been talking the last few, you know, weeks, I do gotta say one thing, man, and, Forza 5 looks fucking good. And I've always loved the Forza series. Forza, I used to like Gran Turismo, but one of my problems with Gran Turismo is that the cars don't sound right. They never get the car sounds right. V8s always sound like little 4-cylinders. I've had 4-cylinders that sounded like fucking Harleys before. It's just it's a really bad situation when you get polyphonic digital trying to make fucking car sounds. It's really, it's a bad thing. They think we don't notice, but people playing simulation style games want cars that sound like the cars that they want to fucking drive. Oh, you fucking scum whore. Wait, come back. I got a rapier to shove up your ass. Oh! 12 pounded! 12 pounder! Now, all of you are going to fucking die! Feel the pain! Rah. Look at that! Look at that, I just run through bitches. You want something? Oh, I thought that was a guy there. This guy's all the way back here. Look, he's gonna shoot me until my shit... fuck it. I'll just take my health back. But look, if you really want to know how to tell when to pull your fucking release the beast, boom, right there. Do you see it at the bottom with the health, where the health, that little the little exclamation danger sign comes up? That's when you know you are below 33% health and you can pull it. So just keep an eye on your health when you're running in like that, and you'll be fucking fine. You'll be fine. So yeah, like I said, if there's one game that's gonna make me buy an Xbox One, it's gonna be Forza. It really is. But one thing I need from Microsoft, I need Microsoft to make support for the Logitech wheel. That is pretty shitty, because the Logitech wheel is actually like one of the better wheels out there. But we all know that's not going to happen, because Microsoft loves money. They really do. So they will do things like that to, you know, fucking... You think about it like, alright, look, the Logitech wheel is like a staple. Even Gran Turismo supports it. All PC games support it. Why the fuck does Microsoft have to be the asshole to go out and pay a company to make a wheel for their game? So, and that's the only game that you could use this fucking wheel on. It's pretty shitty, isn't it? I'm not spending $500. It's $500 for the Forza wheel for a game to play that shit. It's bullshit, man. So, if Forza 5 supports the Logitech wheel, I will buy an Xbox One specifically for Forza. So, my name is Jay. MorninAfterKill. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you could throw a thumbs up on this video, I would highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watching my motherfucking videos. You guys were wondering how Microsoft's DRM policy affects my decision on buying the new consoles, and it really doesn't weigh in that fucking hard, especially when you consider that, you know, I can get everything I need on the PlayStation 4 that I can get on the Xbox One, unless Forza 5 supports the Logitech wheel, then I will buy an Xbox One specifically for that. So, like I said, my name is Jay MorninAfterKill. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to see you guys later.